Almost everyone thinks buying a home is a bad idea. Are they right? In the latest survey from Fannie Mae, 84% now is a bad time to buy a home. Let's dive in to find out why you feel that way, how previous downturns affected homeowners, and what you can do to get the best deal if you want to buy now. While there is such negativity about buying a home right now, most people think it's a bad time to buy due to interest rates. And with mortgage rates constantly higher than 7% and the Federal Reserve expecting them to go higher, most buyers and sellers have little hope that conditions will improve anytime soon. In fact, rates have stayed above 7% for 2 straight months, and we haven't seen rates this high for this long in 23 years. With the price drop from the Great Recession still fresh in your mind, it's easy to understand why you might feel this way. And when you throw in home prices at an all-time high, it's triple the reason for pessimism in the real estate market. And according to Doug Duncan, Fannie Mae's chief economist, he said in a press statement, high mortgage rates surpassed high home prices as the top reason why consumers think it's a bad time to buy a home. A survey first. In addition, only 17% of people surveyed believe that mortgage rates will go down in the next year. And if you think mortgage rates are too high and prices are too high, and neither will likely go down in the next year, then I understand why you're down on the housing market right now. Last week's job report showed a staggering 336,000 jobs created, adding more fuel to the inflation fire. And inflation is what the Fed is trying to correct by raising interest rates and taking money out of the economy. High interest rates coupled with higher home prices have crushed affordability for many buyers, forcing them on the sidelines and in rentals for the foreseeable future. And a loan for a median-priced home at $400,000 will cost a home buyer $975 more per month at 7% than it did at 3%. That is nearly a whole mortgage payment extra per month. And many sellers feel like they have golden handcuffs with their 3% mortgages and are reluctant to sell. This adds fuel to the fire because the decreased inventory is propping up home price. If you want a free report on your home value with comps, click on the link in the comments and stick around to the end for the good news and how you can get the best deal if you want to buy now. The Great Recession took such a toll on the American psyche that many expect housing prices to crash because it looks like storms are on the horizon. While I'll agree that we will likely face a recession in the next year, most experts are predicting home values to rise due to a low supply and high demand. And when rates get below 6% during the next recession, expect demand to skyrocket, more people to put their home up for sale, and prices to go through the roof again. Here's the good news. If you want to buy with low competition, less stress, easier negotiations, less price variability, and more seller concessions, then now is the best time to buy in several years. Here's why I'm not worried about the coming recession. Let's look at home values going all the way back to the 1970s. Our country experienced 6 recessions during that time, including the energy crisis, saving loans failure, dot-com bust, 9/11 attack, and the pandemic. And only one time in 50 years have prices dropped, and that was during the Great Recession. Every other point in time, the home values either increased or held their own. And this is due to the Federal Reserve and their typical response to a slowing economy, which is to lower interest rates. They know that housing is 20% of the GDP and the fastest way to pull us out of a slowdown. In 2006, market conditions were much different than today. Loans were easier to get with little qualifications other than a signature. Banks would lend you up to 120% of the value of your home if you were crazy enough to take it. And many people were underwater on their mortgage from day one. The inventory of homes on the market was 4 times higher than it is today, and builders were not slowing down. Since then, the loan qualification process required by lenders has become much tougher. Homeowner equity is at an all-time high, and foreclosures are practically non-existent. Builders have slowed down production, inventory is at all-time lows, and the demand is high due to the number of millennials who haven't yet purchased a home and are reaching prime buying age. That's why I say unless we face another worldwide catastrophe like the meltdown in the financial market, home prices will continue to rise. In fact, Zillow predicts a 6.5% increase in prices over the next year. And if you need a trusted agent anywhere in the country, click on the link in the comments. Here's even more good news. You can get an amazing deal on a home right now if you have the right advocate on your side. And when you're looking for a partner to guide you through the complex process of buying a home, here's what you should look for. Expertise in a tough market is highly underrated by buyers. Now is not the time to hire your nephew because he just got his license and you want to help him. You need an agent who understands the market that you want to buy in. That's the only way you'll know if you're getting the deal you desire. They need to be experts in determining the value of a property, spotting undervalued properties, networking to locate those hard-to-find deals, and thinking outside the box, and understanding the trends in your market because all real estate is local. They also need to be able to tailor the process to your specific needs. Now that they don't have to move so quickly and have fewer clients, cookie-cutter approach to home buying is not in your best interest. Next, your agent needs to be able to negotiate with the skills of an FBI hostage negotiator. Buyers have more leverage than they've had in years, and you need to make sure you take advantage of that opportunity. One part of negotiation that is often overlooked is research. And now that you have more time to make a decision, you need to understand every important component of the home before you write it off. It's much easier to negotiate from a place of strength than to try to get concessions after the offer is written. That's because once you put a price on paper, it anchors that in the mind of the seller, and they are less likely to negotiate after the fact than they would have been at the time of the offer with the same information. Your agent needs to have a strong financial network that you can shop and find the best deal. Now that you have more time and lenders are willing to negotiate to get your business, you should take advantage of this to get the best deal for you. A mortgage broker who works with several lenders is more likely to find a program that works for you than a single bank or financial institution. Many lenders are offering closing cost credits to lower your down payment or help buy down your interest rate. Do the math and see what works best for your situation. One other area that is often overlooked when choosing an agent is their risk management skills. Have they sold home in a market like this? Do they know the pitfalls you're likely to experience and how to best overcome the obstacles? Are they always looking out for you and doing what they can to protect your downside? This is how you'll ensure that you get the best deal. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, click on the like button to let us know you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer every one. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you never miss an episode.